Hello there, and welcome to WIcks Way. And usually I try and say something funny at this point, but I'm in a car that is pretty serious. Say hello to the 2015 Nissan GT-R Black Edition. And of course, with all of our reviews, I go to the backcountry of Mexico and take it through the turn, see how it does. So we're gonna go over the interior before we get there, as always, because of course you're watching all the videos I post. And the first thing I've noticed is the seats. Now I, as you can tell, am not skinny. And the bolstering is kind of tight on me, but that's just because I'm fat. Of course, someone who's much slender, or if I ever get on Jenny Craig, would be able to fit in this wonderfully, and it holds you perfectly. And I'm sure once we get to Mexico, it'll do its job very well of holding all the American of me right in place. I mean, all the carbon fiber accents are wonderful. This entire center console with all the buttons, it's carbon fiber behind that. And I like the leather wrap steering wheel. I mean, it's not too big, it's not too brash. It's a very well put together car. From the outside to the inside to the powertrain and everything technological about the car, it's very well put together. Oh man, I look obnoxious to everyone right now, and I don't care. I do not care. By far my favorite part of this car though is, well, okay, let me preface this. It's the little things that matter to me, and they matter a lot. Things that other cars don't have, and some do, but some may have this, and I know, but nowadays cars have just key fobs, and that's it. You just hop in with the little square or whatever it is, throw it in the cup holder and press start and go. And I really hate that. I want a place to put my key, and thankfully the GT-R has a place to put it, and that is my favorite part by far. And another huge factor in the interior, which of course I'm going to show you this because I'm not driving, is how to adjust the steering wheel. And of course it's telescopic, but it's when I say this is designed to be a driver's car, this is the perfect example. So there's two different paddles down here. You press one, or you release one. Whole cluster steering wheel. School bus, college girl, whatever you want to pick to your liking. I like school bus. Now, say you have stubby arms. There's another completely separate paddle. And of course it's telescopic, which we all are used to this, but still, the fact that it's completely separate from each other and the entire cluster moves with the steering wheel it's a driver's car, that's for sure. The screen displays about 3,027 different gauges. Seriously, it has, let's see here, engine coolant temperature, engine oil temperature, engine oil pressure, transmission oil temperature, transmission oil pressure, boost, fuel range, fuel flow, the recent fuel economy, accelerating G-force, braking G-force, cornering G-force, acceleration and braking G-force, total G-force. There's a lot of G-force with this, and you can see whatever G-force. You can probably see the gravitational G-force of the Earth. And with all these gauges, you have 5 different options of how you want them displayed in a certain collage. And I'm gonna leave it on coolant temp, the boost, engine oil pressure, transmission oil temperature, and transmission oil pressure. Actually, funny about the transmission oil temperature, you actually can't do launch control until it's warmed up. They have that, you know, dumb feature in there. And by dumb, I don't mean the car is dumb, I mean by, well, humans are, most of us are completely stupid. So thank you for doing that, it's idiot proof. Okay, so let's go over numbers real quick. It has a 3.8 liter V6 twin turbo that is hand built in a completely sealed environment. It does produce supposedly 545 horsepower stock. This one says it has 800, which I think I could believe, possibly. All right, so I've made it to Mexico, and here are the list of mods that are on this car. So let's see here. Agency downpipes, Boost Logic mid pipes, custom catback, speed by design, front mount intercooler with lower and upper piping. Why is there so much piping? Is there an organ inside? ID 1700cc injectors, Visconti flex fuel kit, got boost, 3-inch intakes, Cobb access port, and to top it off, SIR stage 1 turbos. So, let's see how it does. Now, as we all know, this car is also nicknamed Godzilla. That was because when it entered the Australian races with the R32, they were pissed and abandoned the R32, and they nicknamed it Godzilla because it destroyed everyone. Now, with launch control in this car, which I'm completely terrified to do, anyways, you only have 3 seconds to do it. Hold down the brake, punch the throttle, let go of the brake, such as this. That is impressive. And I did that with air conditioning on. So now let's see how it does in the turns. I've driven GTRs before, but this one's different. Last GTR I drove was the 2009. And the difference between 2009 to 14 to this, because this is a 2015, Nissan completely upgraded the suspension on it. They gave it a much beefier anti-roll bar, changed the spring rates, and revalved the shocks. Man, you can tell. This thing grips so well. I love these paddle shifters. They feel good. I mean, just the click is just perfect. I mean, this is a complete driver's car, and there's no other word for it besides mentally mind-boggling. Driving this car is similar to your first time on a roller coaster. The night before, you're all amped up, you're ready to go, and you know exactly what to expect, right? The huge drop, the tight turns, everything, being pulled from side to side. But nothing can prepare you for that first drop, the click, 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 and then you plummet. This is the exact same way. There's no way you could prepare yourself for this. I mean, the responsiveness of the steering, the acceleration, the way everything just comes together all at once in just one perfect harmony. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Now, mind you, of course, this car is all-wheel drive, and that's why some journalists who have been in this car deem it to be a little bit, well, it has some understeer. I don't know what they're talking about with understeer, because this thing, you just noticed that was oversteer. Every time, it just right into my heart of happiness. I'm pretty sure the exhaust emits dopamine. Oh, because I'm all kinds of warm and fuzzy right now. Because I'm having so much fun, I just lost a GoPro. Guys, there are cars that terrify you and there are cars that excite you, and this one treads the line. I sincerely apologize for not being more humorous on this, but I've had to pay so much more attention and put all my focus into driving this Godzilla. Alright, so pros and cons on the 2015 Nissan GT-R Black Edition. Pro is that this has supposedly 800 horsepower, and it feels like it just might. Con is it has 800 horsepower and you're gonna get a speeding ticket. That's gonna happen. Yep, totally so. All right, next pro is it does look good. It is an attractive car. I won't lie to you. It actually, I mean, it really is. For as big as it is, it doesn't feel that way either, which is surprising. The con is that everyone will want to race you on the highway. The other pro is that it's for sale at Empire Exotics. Go check it out. Oh look, I found a tunnel. How crazy is that? Windows down. Coming out on the other side from doing something like that, it's like being born again. So that wraps up my review on the 2015 Nissan GT-R Black Edition, of course provided by Empire Exotics in Dallas, Texas. Huge thank you to them again. Really, really do appreciate the opportunity. So, if you enjoy this car, please go check them out. They also have a wonderful inventory, major selection. So please, go look at them. Go look at our Facebook page. It's WIcks Way. Of course, we'll see you there. And also subscribe because you like my face or my new Scarlett Johansson haircut. Either way, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.